Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Rising. In today's video, we got 5 ways to help you from overthinking and processing your thoughts in a better way. I've been doing this a lot lately where I have been worried about things that I don't need to worry about. So we're gonna give you 5 tips today on how you can solve that. That being said, cue the intro. First things first, I'd like to give a shout out to myself because today, day 98 of 10,000 steps, we got 3.5 miles to go. We're going down the Riverwalk Pier, so we're gonna get these steps in and get it going. That being said, let's get straight into tip number 1. Tip number 1 is stop, take a deep breath, calm down, and focus on the positive things in your life, because the things that are positive in your life will far outweigh the negative things in your life. Like me personally, I have a tendency to get overwhelmed in life, and I try to focus on the positives, but sometimes I just focus on the negatives, and that is not something I like to do. And part of the reason I'm making this video is because I get overwhelmed real easy, and I forget about the things that are positive in my life. We as a society have become so in tune with the negativity, we forget how to be positive. That is one thing that I hate about social media. It dictates everything about you. I said in a couple videos ago that social media, people get so wrapped up into it, and you're always worried about what everyone else does, and that drags you down. I don't like that personally. I'd rather focus on the positives in life, because positiveness is a lot better than not being positive, and being negative takes a lot more energy out of you to be negative than it does to be positive. So remember the old saying, walk over this railroad track, it takes one brick at a time to build a house. You got to lay the foundation and build upon it. I've still been going on 10,000 steps strong, but what I haven't done is kept my diet on point for like 2 weeks straight. I just need the motivation, need the uptake of energy. Something just feels off, I guess is the word. I'm sick and tired of it, man. You gotta figure out what's going on here. So if you can spread any encouraging words to help me keep going. The only reason I feel I have not gained any weight from my eating habits, which have not been completely terrible, but is because I have been still walking 10,000 steps. We're sitting on day 98. Like and subscribe, because 2 more days, 50 miles of walking ahead. Not looking forward to it, but we are going to attempt 100,000 steps. Whether we get it or not, it's another story. I think I'll get to like 20 and call it a day, but my goal is to at least hit a marathon 26.2, but I don't know if I want to walk 16 hours. I'm 400 pounds still, so 385-ish. So, walking 26 miles is a lot. But subscribe if you want to see that video, because that's going to be interesting. Me and myself can't wait to put that out there. So, that being said, I know I got a little off topic, but that was tip number 1. Change your mindset, stay positive, and don't always focus on the bad. Stay in your own lane. Tip number 2 that I can give you guys. It's going to be kind of a short one for tip 2. Is focus on your mindset. I say it all the time, guys. Mindset is key to everything you do in life. It kind of goes back to tip number 1, but you have to change your aspect on the way you think about life in general. I mean, so I guess with tip number 2 we're gonna go with is repeat positive aspirations throughout your day. You got to say to yourself, I can do this. I can go grind. Part of the thing I do when I walk 10,000 steps is I say every day, this is a goal. I am an achiever. We chase our dreams. Last night, I had a buddy of mine I'm friends with. We compete in Apple Watches and steps. And I saw that he outstepped me. It was like 11:30 at night. So what did I do? I went and walked 2 extra miles just to not be outstepped, because I took it as like we compete against each other to better ourselves. And that's the kind of competition you have to have. It's the kind of mindset you have to have. Everything you do in life is about mindset. Keeping the positive motivation going. If you start letting negative thoughts creep into your mind, they're like the devil. I know that's cliche, but at the end of the day, they're just going to take over. And then, you're in a depression. And then anxiety kicks in. And then you're like, why am I doing this to myself? You have to keep an open mind, an open concept to keep things moving positively in the right direction. Yeah, you're going to take 2 steps back every now and then, but it's okay. What you don't want to do is fall 10 steps behind and figure out what you're doing wrong. You have to stay in a positive light to keep things motivated. Keep yourself around influential people. I know I can't say that word, but you stay around people that are positive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You will be better off for that. I know I haven't put up a video in a while, so if you're still subscribed, I appreciate it. So we do have a good cooking video coming up. I'm gonna try to make some apple cider donuts keto style, because it's fall. So that being said, I had to let you guys know that. So thanks for sticking by. On to tip number 3. Tip number 3 that I can give you guys: meditation. Something I've started to practice myself. I tried to use an app called Mindfulness. It's a very good app. I'm sure you guys know about it, but if you don't, it's called Mindfulness. And basically what it does is it helps you focus on your breathing, meditating, just getting your mind right, de-stressing your body. And one thing I've known for me personally is over the last few days, weeks that I've done it, that my mind is clear. But you just got to meditate, guys. And I mean, that can be anything. For me, walking 10,000 steps a day is my meditation. Talking to you guys on camera, my meditation. Every time I see someone comment, every time I see someone like my video, every time I see someone subscribe, I look at subscribers as people I helped. Like, if someone got value of what I did, that's a meditation to me, because I vented to a camera and someone took that as like, that helped me, let's subscribe to this guy. And so for me personally, meditation is key in life. I say it in many videos over and over again. Meditation, mindset, you have to change the way you think. And I know it's hard. I know mindset is harder. Like me personally, I don't always have the greatest mindset. Last few days I've been sitting down in the dumps myself. And you have to find a way to claw back from the light, guys. One way or another. You just gotta find it and grind, guys. Tip number 4 that I can give you guys, it is probably one of the biggest things that I do on a regular basis. And some people are gonna fight me on this, but you gotta live in the here and the now. You can't be going around worrying about what's gonna happen tomorrow. I do this every day. I don't worry about what's gonna, if you come to me right now and ask me what I'm doing tomorrow, the only thing I can tell you that I'm gonna be doing is 10,000 steps. I don't care about tomorrow. And what happened yesterday, guess where that is left? Yesterday. We don't dread in the past. Yeah, I got my demons. Yeah, I got some things that drug me down in my past, but I look at those as strengths. I look at those as momentum, as positive influentialness. I look at those as something worth striving for. You have to find what is your motivation in your core and keep going. You can't live and let the past dictate your life. If you get so caught up in what happened in the past, guess what? That's where you're gonna stay. Mentally is in the past. You have to shed the weight. Find a way to get it out of your head. And I've struggled with this every day of my life. But you have to get to yourself to a point on where you can free your mind. And if you can do that, I can't tell you guys how to do that, because each person is going to react to that way. Each person's going to react to that a different way. Each person's going to have their own concept of doing something. So if you need help with that, I can give you advice. Drop a comment down below. We'll try to help you out as best as we can mentally, and I hope I can help somehow. Last but not least, tip number 5, and I'd say this is what has helped me the most to stop overthinking. Just get out in nature, guys. You gotta get out of nature. Like, if you can stop, maybe okay, so maybe you're gonna be like, well, I can't do that, I got a full-time job, I don't work outside, I got a desk job, right? On your lunch break, go find a park, sit down, have your lunch. You know, me personally, me getting out in nature, 10,000 steps a day. Half the time I do that 10, 11 o'clock at night. I choose to do it right now because it's a little bit of daylight, I can film better. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter when you get it done, as long as you get it done. There's many ways to get out in nature. Go find a park somewhere. Go for a bike ride. One thing I've recently taken up is rollerblading. There's sports. Just be outside, guys. Humans evolved to be outside. We were not meant to live lives inside. As human beings, we are outside creatures. Today's age, I might get an echo here, so I apologize. But in today's age, we as humans spend way too much time inside on our electronic devices. It's time to free the cord. Stop giving out the Wi-Fi password. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to spend every waking moment outside, and guess what? I was happy. Nowadays, we forgot what it was like to be outside. One of the reasons I walk at night is because, to me, to be surrounded by the darkness of the light shadowed by the moon, that's calming to me. I like driving at night. I like walking at night. There's just something about being outside at night. The heightened senses, like how you feel in general. So just find your time and go get it, guys. You know, if you live in a city that has parks, take advantage of it. You know, most people, they don't go to parks no more. They don't play sports. There's not much people do anymore. We're stuck to our screens. We're stuck to the YouTube, you know, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram. And then we wonder why we're depressed all the time. Because we're worried about what other people are doing with their lives. And that itself is like, oh, well, he's doing that, so I gotta go do that now. Or they went fishing. Oh man, I wish I would have went fishing today. But guess what? You could have went fishing, but you chose not to. Or, you know, they went to Cedar Point today. They went to Six Flags. Who knows? We get Facebook and Instagram envy. Like, it wasn't good enough, you know? But guess what? You could have did those things too. I mean, maybe not in the COVID era, you know, because we got COVID and stuff. But, you know, things are closed now. If you're watching this video 10 years from now, well, things had been closed 10 years ago. The bottom line is, guys, just got to get outside, enjoy the weather, whatever it is has. I take my sunglasses off, so it's gonna look weird. Whatever. Anyway, but just get outside, guys. Enjoy what we got left of fall. I mean, personally, what's not to enjoy about the tree right there? Fantastic tree. Color changes. Everything about the fall is great. I mean, it sucks about the weather getting cold, but then we get new season, we get winter, and everybody hates winter, but unless you're in California, somewhere warm. But you know, things will get better. We're on the way to spring, and we'll be back to next summer. Hopefully, we'll do stuff. So, you know, we got way off topic, but the general consensus: being outside, it frees your mind. It allows you to open. Being outside is like the key to the lock to your brain. It's what helps you strive in a generalness. Not really good with words today, so, but you know, just go get it, guys. Now let's get into the next part of the video. Those are 5 things that I think can help you from overthinking. Hopefully one of those helps you. I'll link the article that I read below. Not really good at explaining things, but thought it was an interesting read, so they can go into more in depth about overthinking if you're having problems with that like I am. So mental health in a general consensus is a key part to success in life, and you have to find a way to regulate the thoughts that go through your head. Shout out to that tree. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Tree shout out to the fall colors. I haven't been down here since the leaves started changing, so pretty cool. But in generalness, you have to just as in, like he says, just do it. Like, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for next summer, next spring, next fall. Things will change. Maybe it's not the right time. It's never going to be the right time. You just have to make the positive change in your life. Like, I'm at day one, almost day 100 of 10,000 steps. By the time I get done with this walk, I'll be sitting at 98 days. Tomorrow is day 99. And then 10,000 steps will be completed with 100,000 step journey. That just sounds god awful when you think about it. But we're gonna try it, we're gonna attempt it. Because we believe in achieving our dreams, achieving our goals. I want to go live. I want to film the video live. But I ain't got 1,000 subscribers yet. So, you know, good luck with that, I guess. So if you want to help me out in 2 days and get me to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live on YouTube, it'd be greatly appreciated. Don't feel it's necessary. We're gonna film a video if we can. But in general consensus, everything in life is a mindset. How you think about things, who you surround yourself with. And that's just one thing I can say, I guess. So I'm gonna go finish my steps because I've run out of things to say. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it. Comment if you have to feed the discussion below. That being said, we're gonna go finish our steps. 1.43 miles in, almost done. That being said, shout out to the fall colors in the city that I live in. This has been an episode of Phoenix Rising. Telling you to fly like the Phoenix, folks. Peace.